Well, in the American Ninja Warrior community, she certainly stands out. Many of the show's athletes know her as a great, loving friend.
They do. Nebraska mom Maggi Thorne is the image of positivity after rising up from a tough year personally and reaching her goal of landing on the show.
There to tell us about her journey as the warrior herself, Maggi Thorne. Good to see you, Maggie.
Morning.
And she's got her biggest cheerleaders here, Charlie, Fiona, and Ellie. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Hi, guys.
You brought the whole crew. And you just got into town, right?
I did. I just
you?
got back a couple hours ago. I was at a Wolfpack event in Denver. And of course, when Kayla calls, you can't miss that call. So we hurried back and we're excited to be here.
Well, you have tons of energy. I feel like I need to get kind of
Well,
send
she's
some
a-
away. Send some away.
She's a ninja warrior.
She is.
Come on. So how'd you get started in this thing? Because I know your good friend Jessie Graff
Yes.
she still is on American Ninja Warrior. Is it through her? But you've tried several times to get on the show.
So this is actually my third time on the show. I did season 6 and I was actually rejected 2 years in a row. And then went to the walk-on line last year and ended up being able to compete. It was a tough region I competed in, Philadelphia. Was DQ'd on an obstacle, but then tested in Vegas, and it turned out I did really well. So I ended up officially making it this year. And as you saw, now I'm moving on to city finals, but it's one of those things where you just can't ever give up. And if you know you have potential for something, even if you get rejected, you got to keep pushing through.
The perseverance.
Yeah,
I mean, you
absolutely.
got rejected a couple times, you kept going after it, and you finally got on.
Life's going to dish you out a lot of no's, but you
Yes.
just got to have that yes inside to keep you going.
Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
We watched online to your latest run.
We're all
and
rooting for you, yeah.
the one where you had to go all the way around and do arm by
that was
arm.
so tough.
I
But
was
crank
like,
it up.
I couldn't even do one of those.
Yeah, is that
I
with
mean,
the
let's be
wheel on it?
honest.
Is it?
So that is crank it up, and you just have to push
Oh,
and
right,
push
right.
and push. And I was actually, even though they showed my run later, I was competitor 15. I only got to see a small handful of people go.
Yeah.
And you can definitely learn things. And I tried to learn a lot, and we'll see what I learned in city finals.
So what is this one that we're looking at right here?
So right now, that's the floating steps that you're watching me go through. And one of my greatest cheerleaders, Jessie, Samuel Hogg, is her faithful pig. And there's my cheering section, yay, who I've got right here too. Yeah. So this is crank it up.
It is this one
No,
you're talking-
actually this is the hang glider where you hold on and you have to really try to throw your hips up. There's a couple drops that you see, hold on. And sometimes it can look easier. It's a lot trickier in person.
I mean, it does look easier, but I imagine it's extremely
So that actually
difficult.
ended up taking out quite a few people. And that transition, you saw I took an extra pump there on my arms,
Yeah.
but
I
waited.
think it looks hard.
It's, I think that's probably one of the most misleading things about the show. You can look at it, but when you get there, there's your nerves, there's a huge crowd. That is Michelle. We love Michelle.
So you like watching the other competitors before then? Does that
I
help you?
Well, there's strategy involved with it.
I think
There
you
is. There's
can.
always something we call beta, and you can learn something. The more people you see go through, there's going to be different techniques. There's different ways to do things. Like this for me, I didn't choose to run all the way across. I stopped in the middle. And I know balance is one of my weak points, and that's what I went out on last year for Ninja Warrior. So you saw me just jump in there. I was really excited because this is actually the furthest I'd ever been in competition. And some more great cheerleaders there.
I've
You
seen
see
them
the real life
before,
ninja,
yeah.
Grant McCartney, Island Ninja.
And so what's the toughest part about all this? Is it the grip strength? I mean, because a lot of times you're hanging from stuff. Is that the toughest part?
It can be. I think it's what you talk yourself
That.
in or out of, because you're definitely going to face all kinds of obstacles, and there's really, really strong American Ninja Warrior competitors that can go out early, and maybe you psych yourself out. There's a lot of pressure. There's the whole TV setting, and of course, I had a really, really huge cheering crew in Kansas City. A lot of people came,
Well, these
including
guys-
my family here.
What is it like to have your mom be on this show? Tell us. Is it cool, pretty cool? Yeah.
So you go to some of the events. When you go down there and see all the people and the competition, do you get pretty excited?
She's a rock star, isn't she? Yes, she
Fiona
is.
actually just did 13 pull-ups. She is
13 pull-ups?
She did. Wait, can we see it?
You could beat me
Hold
in an
on,
arm
sometimes they
wrestle
come out.
for sure.
Yeah.
Look at those guns. You
How
could
much-
beat him in an arm wrestle.
Oh,
I bet.
absolutely. There's no doubt about that. How much training goes involved? I mean, you're always in great shape, Maggie, but it seems like you're in like exceptional shape right now. I mean, how much training have you been doing over the last year?
Well, I'm about to turn 36 actually next week, and I really feel like I'm probably in the best shape of my life.
Right.
I eat really healthy. I look at life holistically, and thankfully, all three of these kids love to be active. So we build it into our playtime, skate parks, playgrounds. He just got back from a ninja competition with
Oh,
me
wow.
and was crushing the Wolfpack course, which was really awesome. They made him a little honorary member.
Congrats, bud.
And so they get to train with me. In terms of, is
Yeah.
it a priority in my life? Honestly, what they do, I coach his track team. They both have gymnastics, and sometimes I end up training at midnight, 1 a.m.
Yeah.
I do need to work on getting sleep, but that's just where it kind of ends up, and we love doing things as a family.
Now we're running out of time, but I want to hear really quick. You're also in the Spartan, the Ultimate Team Challenge.
Yes.
Tell us about
Absolutely. Spartan Ultimate Team Challenge with the teammates, Lance Pekus, Kevin Bull, Megan Martin, and Michelle Warnke, who Michelle Warnke is actually on Cleveland episode tonight. It is a ton of fun. It's probably one of the hardest things that I've ever done. You can see our team right there. We meshed really well together. We're called #TheNinjas.
I like
and
it.
we're all over social media, but it pushed every limit you had. It was really intense. We filmed on a course that was filmed for like a zombie show.
Right.
So if that gives you any kind of feel, there's metal and steel, and every second of the way, it's 100%. So I loved being with our team. I felt very fortunate. They got to come cheer me on.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of scars from it, a lot of fun scars. But if people want, they can actually catch up on social media to find out about any of these things.
Yeah.
I'm at NVR_GVUP. If they want a ninja up, there's the Wolfpack Tour in November in Denver, November 3rd through 5th. And of course, our next episode for Spartan is July 17th. And
It's
then-
coming up, so our viewers can watch
Thank
it.
you,
So
yes.
if you want to follow her, it's MaggieThorne.com is the website.
MaggieThorne.com, yes.
You're my new idol, for sure. You are.
Thanks for coming, Maggie. Great to see you.
Thanks
hey
for
guys,
having
thanks
us.
for coming. Good to see you guys.
Bye.
Good luck with everything. Guests in the Morning Blend start their day with coffee from Pears Gourmet, the official coffee of the Morning Blend, and you can learn more online at OmahaMorningBlend.com. Well, electronics, they're expensive, so how can we keep them safe? Tech guru Thor Schrock is back to discuss his best maintenance sale of the year when we compute this. That's coming up next.
Then imagine competing in a pageant against women from all over the globe. What does it take? We'll find out when we meet with Mrs. USA Universal, who happens to be from right here in Nebraska.
And guys,